Hello, Eric and Troy. I thought it would be easier to send you this video than to try to explain in an email. First off, I wanted to talk about why your ROs don't add up. It's the way that your DMS counts them and the way we count them. So, the way your DMS counts them is they count them by what you actually opened up or wrote for the month. What we look at is what you closed for the month. So they're always going to be quite a bit different. I also noticed that Travis, Andy, Jeremiah, and then Ryan, we have filters for them for inspect. And so what that means is that any RO that is opened with their number also gets filtered off what we call your dashboard here. So they get filtered off this dashboard, and then I went ahead and had them filtered off your workbook as well. So there'd be no longer be clogging up the space and being on that list for appointments. The other thing I wanted to show you is talking about the estimate or the quote. The tool is working as designed. So that estimate or quote is just the estimate for what the technician finds as additional work during the inspection, right? It does not include what the customer was originally coming in for or the primary lines. So what you can do is, for example, 408540. I guess you can consider this a workaround. You can start with this, along with being able to print the repair estimate, which is going to include the primary lines, and these were all zeros, and then this one down here is the ASR line, which is 58402. So this is what the actual quote is going to go out as. The subtotal is $682.59. You've got your shop charges and your taxes, which a total of $734.30. What you can do is you do have the option to email this to the customer. So if you wanted to start the conversation with this first, this could be almost like their invoice, right? And then the next part of the process would be letting them know that they're going to be getting an individual quote that they can either approve or decline on their own, which would be 58402. That's what the technician recommended after the inspection. So if I go back to that RO, I can actually go down here to your action bar to the quote. And this could be the second part of the process, where you're sending the quote through the quote tool. Here up here breaks down what they originally were coming in for, which was the total of 109.46. And then if you scroll down here, you've got all these primary lines, and then you've got the line that needs to be approved or declined, which hasn't been yet. And you could send that estimate for that 58402, letting them know that this number is only for the additional services that the technician found while he was inspecting, he or she, was inspecting the car. So in addition to the 58402, the customer also has the 109.46 that needs to be added into that number. If your advisors can talk through that with them, so they could maybe explain the process, that would be my suggestion or workaround. But the tool is working the way it should. And if I can answer any other questions, I'd be happy to. Troy, I'm going to send you my calendar. And I could be reached at 312-317-8519, 312-317-8519. Thank you.